Today I made typical Nigerian stew. It can be very tasty, especially when you make stew with them. Stew with 100% goat meat. But you know some goat meat in Nigeria are not goating well. When you go to some places to buy goat meat, please check if it's the male type or the female type they are selling. The female goat meat tends to be very strong, while the male own is more tender. And of course, we're not gonna blame the women. So I added my goat meat into the pot, went in with the spices. The more spicy your goat meat, the tastier it will become. I seasoned and properly mixed for it to be well combined. All the spices really need to mix well with the goat meat, else it will be tasteless. I know a lot of people like goat meat. I don't know about but even if you don't like it, by the time we finish making this stew, you'll fall in love with goat meat. So I mixed all of that and covered to because cook. I'm using the main version of goat meat, so it's not going to take time to cook. It cooked for about 10 to 15 minutes and was about 80% done. Because I know I'm going to cook it again in my stew to be properly done, I had to turn off the heat at this point. One ingredient I know that helps meat to be tender easily is ginger and garlic with plenty onions. That will make your meat to be softened so fast. Into my dry pot, I went in with vegetable oil. And the next thing is to go in with my onions that I'll be using to make this delicious stew. I sauteed my onions for 2 to 3 minutes and then went in with my tomato paste first. You can go in with your fresh tomato paste first or the tin tomato paste, whichever one is fine. Once you add your tomato paste, I mixed it properly with the onions and vegetable oil for it to fry. I fried that for some minutes and then went in with my fresh tomato. This frying method makes the sour taste of the tomatoes to go away. But you know, it's not a must. If you don't like your fried tomatoes, you can skip that part. I went in with the fresh tomatoes and properly combine. Remember to combine all is very, very important, as what is good for the goose is also good for all. Allow that to fry for 5 to 7 minutes to make sure all the sour tastes are all off. And then I began to go in with my seasonings and spices. At this point, feel free to use any spice of choice, your favorite ones of course. As for me, I use salt and seasoning cube, thyme, curry and coriander. Mixing all of that together is to make sure your stew comes out nice. You see this seasoning cube in my hand? The award for food paint is supposed to go to that aja. See, for your jollof rice, even if you don't have any tomatoes at all, once you add aja, you are good to go. Now, tomatoes are well fried. We'll go in with the already cooked meat. Remember, this is goat meat and is pre-cooked already. So I'll go in with that and then went in with my mixed stock and properly combined. Remember, when making stew, combining everything properly is part of the cooking. As for me, I don't like my pepper to be fried, so I add them when the tomatoes and meat are all already in the pot. For you, if you like your stew not very hot and spicy, you can fry your pepper as well. You can fry your pepper while frying your tomatoes. You notice I didn't add salt while I was adding the spices and seasoning because of my goat meat stock, which is already spiced. So at this point, I added little small salt and then covered to cook. It's very important to allow your stew to cook properly, so all the ingredients and tomatoes and every spices in it will be properly done. Would you like to serve someone food that is uncooked? As for me, no, I like my food to be properly cooked, like 100%, so everything will come out very yummy. Watching up to this point, thank you very much, and just know that I appreciate you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow my page, like and comment. You can even go ahead and share the video. You are covered. At this point, our stew is already looking yummy, and I'm sure you'll be loving it. You know how though. Now some people just find chandelier to see when they are cooking. As a Nigerian stew that I'm making today, I added vegetables. You can use any vegetable of choice. Feel free to use scent leaf, ugu or any other leaf. I understand what a leaf can do well with just it. Like that, guys, our stew is 100% ready, and then the goat meat is already cooked. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in my next one because I know you've subscribed to my channel already. Until then, take care of yourself, take care of your body, make sure you eat well and live healthy, because I really want to read your comments and see you in my next one. And serve with whatever you have, spag, rice, beans or whatever. Thank you for watching and see you in my next one. Bye.